And welcome to another issue of NerdFlow Podcast. This is issue 144. Four. Okay. Car Wash. Anybody remember Car Wash?
Yeah.
Which verse? Which version?
The movie or the song?
Version?
Oh, the movie.
70s version of Car Wash or
Snoop Dogg
early
version.
2000s version?
Old boy sitting in the car trying to talk on the car phone. He can't say four right. Four.
God.
First thing I thought of, but yeah, man, this is NerdFlow Podcast. This is a podcast all about nerding out on everything from comic books, video games, anime, you name it. We talk about it on NerdFlow Podcast. I am Royalty. I also have the ragtag bunch that's here with me every single week. I got Briario.
Yeah, let me get that 10-piece lemon pepper sprinkle with the blue cheese.
This boy said lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper.
With a peach drink on the side.
Extra ranch.
What made Rick Ross open up a Wingstop in, what is it, Clarksdale?
Yeah, Clarksdale.
Yeah.
Like they said
Clarksdale
he was
what?
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
He originally
Shut
from
up.
like the. It was said he was originally from Clarksdale.
Really? Interesting. I was wondering about that when I saw
No
that.
way.
People
I
like
feel
they like to claim Mississippi like way after the fact. Like, yeah, I'm from here. Really, bro? You been claiming Miami for how many years?
Exactly.
Right.
From the Poke Bean.
What?
But yeah, then we got Young,
Yo, what up?
we got Tink,
What's up?
we got the Dope Gamer,
Going on, folks.
and we got the Snapback Messiah.
With no snapback on.
Facts.
Plot twist.
They don't make them that big.
Plot twist. Wow.
They
don't
don't. They
even
really don't.
Sick, man.
Come in the club.
They
Come
really
in the
don't.
club.
Don't
Shake
wear
my
snapback.
dreads.
Oh, I
Like
thought you
you
were talking
need
about
to
his head
snap your
size.
snap back up. That's why I say I always wear fitteds. Even though you might be having a 9.5 fitted, I'm a 73/8, by the way. Just because
Bro,
you
I
got
didn't know
the
they
extra
make
hair.
nines. I thought 8 was the max.
I
Said that
thought
like we
it
about to
was
get you a
max,
gift or
too.
something.
Who looking at a menu, bro?
Y'all want
He said I'm 7 3/8.
All right, man. We on.
Yo, bro was actually ordering wings, man.
Oh, man.
It is 10:30 at night.
Man, like
They
Girl.
got fun clothes, dude.
Exactly. Y'all
Bro,
know
while you over
the
there.
world is on a curfew right now.
the entire year. Let's see here. Trying not to, because I tested positive, but yeah, trying not to cough. Yeah, it ain't been. It's been
Oh,
up and down. I mean, it ain't been terrible. I'm like, sometimes I feel like I'm cold, but I'm not really. I don't have a fever, so it's weird. It's like, that's why when everybody asks me like, "Oh, how you feeling?" Yeah, taking it day by day, because it's different every day. That's literally
You
what
got an
it is.
excuse to stay in the house and game, though.
It's true. I'm on leave of absence right now. as soon as I send them my results, like, oh yeah, you on leave of absence now. All right, I'll let you see y'all in a month. Been out of work for like 2 months now. Ain't been to work
Wow.
since June 27, bro. Anyway,
oh,
Damn.
jeez.
landing on a month now. But yeah, so we got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can search NerdFlow Podcast. That is the social media platforms we are on. We got NerdFlow Art and X NerdFlow Podcast. You can send those over to nerdflowpodcast@gmail.com. We also got a YouTube channel where episodes, once we're done here on Sprinkler, because we're live every single Sunday at 10 p.m. Central, sometimes close to 10:30, like the Nightmare. That's not the point though, but we on there. And also, episodes do go live seconds after we're done recording on Sprinkler, so you can subscribe, give us a thumbs up on the video, share it as well if you got friends that are nerds just like you. We appreciate it. And we got a Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/NerdFlow, or just search NerdFlow, pretty easy. NerdFlow Podcast Community. Post a lot of news bits in there, and we talk a lot of nerd stuff. So, of course. And we got Teespring popping off. Young, you still ain't. Never mind, you ain't at home, so you ain't got your shirt yet. They're there, but you're not there. But yeah, teespring.com for NerdFlow, official NerdFlow t-shirts. NF 2020 at checkout. Save 50% on the t-shirt. And you also got the superhero stuff affiliate program. Link will be in the description of the show. So if you are, you like to buy, superhero fitties and stuff like that, like I do, or if you just want to buy, a Black Widow t-shirt, even though you can't go to the movie theater and rock it anyway, you're just going to rock it at home. Because I'm pretty sure I feel like Black Widow is just going to eventually come to Amazon Cinema at this point. But yeah, you can use our link and you will give the show a kickback when you use that link. All right, man. So. How is everybody?
Oh, I can't complain.
Exhausted.
Life's good.
Hey, not infected, that's for sure. Oh, man. So this week on NerdFlow Podcast, man, we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. We got some stuff coming out from Xbox, some stuff talking about some of the new Disney Plus TV shows. We got a new Mutants trailer that just popped up. I watched Dark Phoenix last night, finally. It's not that bad.
Like we told you that, dude.
I know you told me that, but I just didn't have time to watch it. I'm quarantined, so I have time. It's like, I have a Plex account. I have a Plex account with like freaking every movie on the planet, so that's all I've been doing. But yeah, so yeah, I watched it, and I have to say, like with Dark Phoenix, it got the powers correctly. Last Stand got it wrong. It's like, oh, she just now. Okay, I haven't went back to go watch this to kind of see if this was a thing. In Age of Apocalypse, when Jean did the death blow to Apocalypse, did they kind of like hint that she had the Phoenix already in her in that movie?
Yes.
Yep.
I was thinking.
Okay, I could have sworn like, okay, y'all flubbed up on that one. Hold on, time out. Y'all messed up.
Like you got Phoenix powers in this movie, but what was the next movie?
Yeah, what was that at the end? So okay, that's what I thought went crazy because when I first saw her get the powers, like okay, we going into space with this, okay, liking this because it's coming from space. But then I started to think, I'm like, wait a minute, she the one that did the death blow to Apocalypse. They tried to make it seem like she already had that shit already. So I guess they probably heard all the backlash from people who were afflicted by Last Stand. They're like, okay, we gotta give her the powers in space because we can't just let her just unlock them. Like, no, you can't. They're from space.
Yeah, because even like the when they first introduced her as the Phoenix, like the older version, it was just like she just snapped and automatically had Phoenix powers.
Right, and
like,
that's not even the case. Yeah, so I noticed that. We can get into the topic of New Mutants, even though it's out. I mean, we can get to the topic. So New Mutants dropped a trailer. So I feel like Fox was kind of trying to set stuff up because when New Mutants in the comics, Xavier's retired. At the end of Dark Phoenix, Xavier's retired. So almost kind of felt like they were trying to pivot off of that before Marvel bought Fox. So at some point,
you mean Disney bought Fox?
Disney bought Fox before they got bought up. So I have a feeling that's kind of where they were going, and Xavier was going to come back eventually to guide this crew of New Mutants. I have a feeling that was the case. But they showed off in the trailer. They showed off more powers and stuff like that in New Mutants. They actually recasted old boy that plays Nightwing. I noticed that. His name is what's his name?
Talking about Nightcrawler.
It's old boy that had in the trailer. He has on like a blue shirt and like some white slacks. If you look at one of the trailer, I'll tell you who it is. I just know he plays Nightwing.
You said Nightwing at first.
Yo, it's the guy that they had casted that plays Nightwing on Titans. He was in New Mutants at first.
Oh.
Brenton Thwaites, whatever. But yeah,
Prince from the first Maleficent movie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You the only one that can throw these Maleficent references out like that. Ain't nobody else in the show do that. But yeah, so he got recasted. So you kind of know they did some reshoots with this movie because that's the first thing I noticed. Because I'm like, who's this Hispanic guy in the back that I don't recognize no more? And I'm like, yep, oh boy, he was on the outs. I know he had some frustration. I know he kind of like showed some frustration because I mean the movie's been pushed indefinitely so many freaking times. So I'm just wondering how that went down. And I think he was supposed to be I think his character was supposed to be Sunspot, and I think this guy Henry Zaga is his replacement. I'm looking at the casting right now.
Oh wow!
So the big question is, where is he gonna land? Is this movie just gonna hit Disney Plus, or what do we think gonna happen? I think at this point, if it tries to come out this year, it's got to hit Disney Plus.
Well, I think it's gonna, as things are still going and the theaters are still closed, I think it's gonna still come straight to Disney Plus or Amazon Prime or any straight digital home because everything's looking so iffy right now.
Do y'all think that's gonna help them? I mean, because like people that don't, I mean, yeah, you still got to pay the money to watch it, but you think people that'll be instead of you don't have to go out into crowds of people or go out to risk getting infected to see a bad movie or something like that. So do you think it'll probably help them number wise? Because I mean, you're at home, so it's like you ain't got. I mean, the only thing you got to lose is money that you're gonna put on it and time that you're gonna probably lose at watching it if it sucks.
This movie should have been finished before COVID-19, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was finished, but the thing was, we talked about it a little bit. Marvel did some reshoots of the movie itself, so that's kind of what like hung it up because they couldn't, they had the merger had to clear, which that was what April or May of last year. And then they did some reshoots, and then they dropped it. They dropped that other trailer. I think earlier this year, Briario? You remember? That was like
I think it was like in December.
Yeah, and the tone and the tone felt way different from when Fox did the trailer, and we was like, okay, this actually feels a little bit different. That Marvel did put the little Marvel juice on it and made it feel different. So I'm wondering if it's we'll see. I mean, we'll see if it does different. I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but if knowing that Marvel has done reshoots for it, you got a feeling that it's gonna pivot off something. And if it's the first movie out the gate of like Marvel movies coming out, some people may just go see it just to get that fix because we ain't seen a Marvel movie since when? Spider-Man?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Since Spider-Man. So people might go see it just to like I gotta get this superhero fix. Gotta watch something. So we'll see. Microsoft has discontinued the Xbox One X and Xbox Live Gold membership. And we don't even have the new console yet, which was kind of weird to hear that they've officially discontinued the console. And I think that's kind of like the thing with PlayStation. The 4 ain't gonna be discontinued until probably like 2 years from now.
So I think they just gonna roll it into the Game Pass, or they're gonna do this Xcloud thing, something with that. Yeah, and then nobody buys the 12-month anyway. Your cheap ass always gonna buy that 3 month or that 1 month.
Going month to month.
I can't
I go month to month because shit. I live day by day, so might not be alive 9 months from now. So I ain't gonna commit to 12 months.
When I buy my PlayStation Plus, I gotta just go ahead and get the year. Call it a day.
No, I think I did this go around. I think I did the 3 month joint. Like 3 months, they charged me what? I can't remember. $40, $50. I don't know.
PlayStation not
but
pay for
a
Xbox,
year,
I do. I typically do month to month.
The only reason why I do it because I don't even touch my Xbox anymore. The only reason why I do it is because they let you get the Game Pass on PC. So and then with the Xcloud, they said that they're gonna roll that in at no charge. I want to say.
Yeah,
So
coming out in Xcloud will be coming to Game Pass in September at no additional charge.
Good. So yeah, I'll have the ability to play games on my phone, and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I think it's just obsolete at this point. That's what I think. But more will be revealed.
So the next thing is like, okay, with next gen consoles, what PlayStation gonna do? It's been a thing for PlayStation.
Well,
PlayStation just need to roll in, huh?
I said, PlayStation already got their cloud.
Yeah, I mean they have their cloud service, but also a lot of people tend to forget that PlayStation and Microsoft are working together on cloud gaming. They partnered. Yeah. They reached out to Microsoft to partner up with them because they've been doing it longer. So I don't know what that kind of entails for the future of like cloud gaming and anything like that, but they have been working together with that and everything. But I wonder what that means for like PlayStation, because honestly, like, bro, these past 2 to 3 months, boy, PlayStation players have not been happy with the offerings of PlayStation Plus. Like as far as game wise, like PlayStation game away all the good games. Like, bro, we ain't got nothing else.
Well, yeah, like, I think they're gonna make it up.
I think I saw that they offer Horizon Zero Dawn now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For PlayStation?
Like I don't own that game, so when I get home, I'm gonna download it. I'm gonna download that and everything else they offering this month.
Yeah, I think it's just still because it's the 10-year anniversary of PSN, and they were just offering because people were upset because like, y'all offer them NBA 2K20, the game that's been $3. That's probably like 16 times during the year 2020.
But see, the thing is, like if you go and try to get, usually if it's on PlayStation Plus, they gonna give you like the Ultimate Edition or something with all the DLCs and like all the extra stuff on it. And when you go look at that version of it is still $99.99 in the PlayStation Store.
Yeah.
So if they giving that away for free, I don't see why you complaining about it. Because if you just because you missed out on getting it free, ain't no reason to be crying about it. You ain't spend but $3. I'm pretty sure most folks that got 2K spend more on that than they do on, other devices they got.
Yeah. I have a feeling they probably gonna put PS Now into, I think that's the only thing they really can do. Because, I mean, they've lowered the price. It took them a while to adjust the pricing of PlayStation Now. And they finally got it down to the $9.99 price point. They have over 700 games on PlayStation Now versus the rotating around 100 and maybe to probably a little bit over like 100 of games that they have on Game Pass that they rotate in and out. So,
and then like what PlayStation really needs to start doing is like if you PlayStation Plus member, it'd be dope if they give you like a discount on exclusives like the new Crash Bandicoot or something like that.
They from time to time they tend to run PlayStation Plus double discount stuff a lot of times. You have to really be like checking the store quite often to be able to, unless you just have it on your email alerts or something like that. But no, they do. They tend to run double discount. I've seen several times, and a lot of times when they do run, I'm like, I already own the game already, so there ain't no point. But no, they do. They tend to run deeper discounts for Plus members a lot. on the store, and they sometimes even they'll run like polls on their Twitter to be like, hey, we have these 3 games, and we're going to give one of these 3 games away for 50%. Which one would y'all prefer? And people will vote on it, and you'll see like they do a flash sale on Friday, and it's like 50% off. I think they did it with The Witcher or something like that one time. Many times The Witcher's been on sale, but yeah. So,
but I think ultimately they're trying to prime us for get ready for no console or just an app. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if there's going to be a next gen console from PS5 or Xbox Series X. It might be just an app or a subscription service that you can load on your TV. You've seen the success with the Shadow PC. You've seen the success with the Nvidia one. I can't think of the name right now, even though they lost some games, but it's still doing good. So I think, and that goes back to why they're getting rid of that 12 months, because it's going to probably just roll into that Xcloud, and it's just going to be available on iOS, PC, Android. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they've already beta test for iOS already, and of course they did Android first. So when September rolls around for Xbox, that's going to be,
because the technology is there now. I mean, it's no. You have some, you might have some delay a little bit with Twitch, like FPS shooters, or fighting games, but they're taking strides to improve that technology. Of course, you're going to have that fiber connection, but they're getting better at it.
I got a question.
What's up?
So, they come out with a stupid question. Just hit me on it. How far do you think we are from something from games becoming holographic?
Not far at all.
Far away, because VR hasn't even really taken off yet. Not to the extent that people want it to. It's still a thing where. Go ahead.
I think we like 5 to 10 years off, because first of all, like, VR is still really expensive, and like, until you get a hold on VR, then you can move to holographic. So I say 5 to 10 years, because at the rate technology, expands, but it may be a little longer. We may be looking at
combat. The biggest thing is they have to combat, because with holographic, light is the enemy. So they have to find a way to combat light, because some people like, oh, I don't have blinds, they just got freaking just open window panes and they want to play a holographic game in the freaking daytime. You ain't gonna see shit.
So I would say more to 5 to 10 years. So maybe not holographic snap, but improvements on VR, because if you play, I played Super Lucky's Tale in VR, and it's a different VR experience than that of you standing up with the wands and doing all the motion. That's kind of whatever. But Super Lucky's Tale, if you played that platformer on any game system, it's just a platformer like Crash Bandicoot, but in the 3D, when you look in the lens, it almost looks like a holograph, because when you look into it, it's like you're looking out into a map, like into a horizon, and you're playing. It's like you're looking at a Monopoly board or something like that. That's the only way I can describe it. It's 3D like that. So I would say that will come first. As far as holograph goes, like you said, light is the enemy. But they've taken strides with that as well, with those. That company shut down, by the way, but the ones that did the Tupac holograph, and then if you looked at the,
didn't they do an Easy holograph too?
A what one?
Easy. So didn't he get all? Did he get?
I just know they did Tupac and Michael Jackson.
Yeah, they did Tupac and
Tupac and Michael. And then it's I think it's Intel. If you looked at CES, Intel, they have a technology where it's basically you need a lot of like internet speed and a lot of like fast hard drive SSDs. I can't remember, but like they had people watching football games in real time, and they were able to like look at their favorite player, the quarterback, as he was moving, like first person view, but it wasn't cameras, it was all like light. It's hard to explain. You can watch it if you go YouTube CES Intel 2020. You'll see what I'm talking about. They did it. So we're not too far off from it, but as far as it being implemented into homes and gaming, yeah.
Like me personally, what I believe is like before we see holograms, like holographic images on a gaming system, they gonna try to implement it into phones and watches first. Like phones, tablets, and watches first before they move into gaming.
Right.
Yeah, we talking about the Tony Stark tech. Yeah. Or Minority Report really is actually the first one to do that type of holograph we've seen in movies and stuff like that. Let's see here. Falcon and Winter Soldier has been delayed due to COVID-19. Not surprised there.
So they're pushed back on the release date. They were supposed to be for December.
Oh,
Sometime
okay.
December.
Was it? I thought it was. Okay, I think it was. Yeah, it was December. I'm guessing they're still on track for. Are they still on track for? What's her face?
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Well, WandaVision.
Yeah.
Yeah, WandaVision.
I think so.
Okay. I think they're done with Mando season 2. I think I know they've been done with filming that.
Yeah, Mandalorian done.
Okay. So I wonder how. The timeline for everything Marvel has just been so freaking pushed out and pushed all over the place. Switching over to talk about DC real quick, and we didn't mention this. We have a new Batwoman. What is that? And she a black girl.
And she fine.
Woo.
She is fine.
Y'all seen that meme I put in the chat?
So yeah, we got a new. She hasn't, and I looked at her. What is it? Her IMDb. She hasn't played in a lot of like super noteworthy stuff. So this will be the biggest role she had. Her name is I hate butchering people's names. Javicia Leslie is her name. So the cool thing is, and I don't know if anybody even thought about this, and I thought about it like a couple nights ago. You know the crossover that got to happen now, right? Her and Black Lightning.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about them like, oh, hold on, we got another black superhero on the CW. Okay, we got to do crossover now.
Man, I missed that show so much. After just now, a month ago, I was binge watching it over. I'm like, okay, I'm ready for more. Like, come on.
Yep. So I'm like, I gotta catch up on.
So everybody caught up on Black Lightning season 3.
Yeah, I've been done. I still remember everything too.
I'm done.
Okay, I see Tink shaking her head. I can just say this.
But no, go ahead. Because I'm going to binge watch it one day. It's just not going to be recent.
Wayne Brady playing a bad guy.
Sounds right.
I like it.
No, I was like, you who?
Sounds right about right.
And the hand-to-hand comeback scenes with Wayne Brady blows your mind. You're like, yo, it's Wayne Brady, son. Like,
look at him. Look at him on Dave Chappelle. Like, he was a perfect criminal.
Oh, yeah.
He would have never
saying,
suspected it.
That's very true.
Like that's true, but it's like the hand-to-hand comeback scenes, though. Like,
he has.
I
think that's like the first thing he's ever been in is like action related too.
Yeah.
I feel if given the opportunity for more, I bet his range is like really there with his acting.
Whose Line? Have you? I know you've seen Whose Line.
I know. Well, I'm talking about more.
Like Wayne, like it's like even on Masked Singer, when Wayne Brady was on Masked Singer, it's just like it's like he one of those people. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I used to think Wayne Brady was lame as hell until I saw him on Chappelle's show. Not gonna lie.
He clapped back at a couple of them dudes when they did a skit one time where they were talking about it was about some negative connotation, and I'm not getting into this, but some negative connotation on black people, and he kind of clapped back at him a little bit on there. So that kind of solidified him to me, like, okay, he's not all super lame like that.
I think what really turned me off about Wayne Brady was his hairline. So I'm just going.
God.
Oh, come on, man! Cut him some slack.
Really?
Speaking of people getting turned off and on, Henry Cavill breaking the internet, putting together the PC this week.
Man, you know what? Forget that dude, man. I've been doing this for years,
bro. I'm just like,
he come on one time.
It's only because he don't look like a nerd, but he is a nerd.
Exactly.
Get out of here.
Exactly. So you a nerd.
Exactly. People, I'm seeing people post like their boyfriends or husbands putting together PCs. Like, it just don't hit the same. I'm like,
watch the next PC I build. I'm gonna be flexing all type of bicep in that mug. I'm gonna be
flexing, trying to.
I gotta be some RAM.
I gotta put the RAM right here.
I gotta be putting with one hand and lifting dumbbells with another hand.
How many gigs does that hold? And I'm not talking about the computer.
Let me fill up your hard drive.
How about another topic? Yes.
All right, y'all. So this is like, I just need everybody to say this. Give me your opinion. Let's just go ahead and what the hell?
What the heck is going on?
This is why we need to be live streaming. But all right, so 2020, we already know what disappointment 2020 has been. But 2020 has got we're in a new decade, and we movie wise and kicked this decade off horribly.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2020 has
actually had the chance to go to the movie theater.
Yeah.
What was the last movie? The last movie I've seen, I saw this year was My Hero Academia.
That was at the movie theaters? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, it was.
It was in February. That was February.
Well, you know what mine was?
Movie. I can't remember.
But you went and saw Trolls?
It was in February, so was mine. Because we stayed in
straight to home cinema.
Exactly.
So my movie was Birds of Prey, I think.
Yeah, Birds of Prey was mine too. Either that or Bad Boys, one of them.
That's right. Okay.
I think Bad Boys was my movie.
Bad Boys was
my movie I went to see in 2020.
Oh wow! I saw.
But
Birds of Prey.
The worst movie in 50 years.
2020.
No, it definitely is.
It's the worst movie in 50 years. Like, we got no summer blockbusters.
None.
Ain't
nobody even considering to drop any in home cinema. Nobody's considering it at all. It's the summertime and it's like.
I think the world is what's going on in the world is the summer blockbuster right now.
Mm-hmm. It's too much.
What's going
on?
It's too much like a movie. It's the end of days.
This is what's the movie? Contagion or Outbreak?
Contagion.
First of all, Contagion was not the appropriate movie to put on Netflix in March and April. I was crossing my fingers. I was like, I hope they don't put Contagion on this damn Netflix. And lo and behold, they did it.
What was that other one?
Outbreak.
Outbreak.
Yeah,
that was my favorite one.
But y'all know what?
We live in the blockbuster movies right now.
Exactly.
But I watched I started back watching because it's one of my all-time favorite anime. I was so disappointed it's only one season. High School of the Dead.
Oh, yeah.
And all the stuff they talking about in High School of the Dead, even dealing with the government, talking about America and China creating a virus to kill people and stuff like that, how they raising up saying the virus ain't real, that it's just the government trying to control you, stuff like that. like that stuff is going on now. It's just like movies have predicted, movies and TV shows and cartoons have predicted so much.
It's freaking Nostradamus at this point.
Do y'all remember when they stopped the trailer for the Asteroid movie from releasing?
I remember something about that. Yeah.
And they stopped it. Like, it was supposed to be a movie they were supposed to be releasing, then they canceled it completely. Like, I got a glimpse of it, and it was like, no.
We had already
why you trying to jinx us?
Oh, I know.
We had already had Deep Impact and Armageddon.
We don't need no more.
It's Godzilla. That was supposed to come out this year. Freaking Godzilla versus King Kong. We didn't even get that this year.
We didn't even get Candyman. We were supposed to get the new Candyman.
Bro, that's
please, I'm so remind me on that.
Don't remind me.
I'm so mad.
It supposed to be this summer, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was supposed to see at least 5 movies this summer alone.
I mean, all these movies should have just came straight to home.
I know, man. I think they would have did though. I think they would have if they're charging $20 a pop, they would have made the money because people in the comfort of their home, and a lot of people either are still working from home, lockdown, quarantine, whatever.
Yeah,
especially folks in Texas.
Yeah,
I mean, because I was just looking at the options that we had when we got like the early access. I think it's there.
Yeah,
it really is.
No, it's been there. It's definitely there.
If I was a major movie, if I was a major studio movie and my movie was coming out around when they dropped them stimulus checks, I would have dropped my movie. Everybody's finna buy that mug and stream it. But anyway,
I think they was looking at the fact that the thing you get with dropping movies in theaters is like a lot of people eat off that movie.
Yeah, no, they do. They do.
Well,
I think they can still make that. I think with everything, with all the devices that we have, from tablets to phones to smart TVs, computers, you have the ability to literally watch it freaking anywhere, even if you don't have like
also easy to bootleg though.
But see,
yeah,
I mean,
but
that's
just a cost you're gonna have to eat, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was gonna get bootleg overseas regardless. I mean, we know that's where most of the torrents come from.
The people though, they don't make their money through like the box office anyway. Like these theaters, they make their money through the concession stands.
Yeah. And at this point, as long as they've been closed, they gonna probably die off anyway.
Yeah. So it's really no point.
Because I think AMC and 2 other theater chains are trying to sue the states that they're in for being closed. Because there's like, y'all opening up bars, y'all opening up restaurants, but y'all not opening up theaters. So, you know.
I mean, it's too close. I mean, you got stairs that everybody touch. You got the armrests that everybody touch. Bro, it's just...
I mean, they could open it up at like half capacity. Like you can't fill up the theater. Everybody got to sit a few seats apart.
Yeah.
But
that's just have to make the seating chart like certain, like 2 seats apart.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But see, the thing about a theater room is
everybody got their mouth open.
It's a freaking petri dish.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. It's first of all, it's enclosed. All the doors closed.
Yeah.
You know. Like, when you out in the lobby or in a restaurant or something.
Cut that air,
like,
bro. Get them germs.
Yeah.
Well, they were saying something about that. They were saying that AC is helping pass it around. But anyway.
I mean, y'all in Texas pretty much finna be back to square one any damn way, so.
We never left square one.
I feel like every major city just going to end up being the epicenter at some point. Like Texas is going to finally wise up and, you know, not be New York, and then we're going to be all right, and then LA is going to be next. I feel like every major city is going to be it at some point.
Our governor said he is not shutting us down again. He had already said it. No matter what the numbers say.
So we will see.
I said we weren't gonna talk about that. So
yeah.
So let's see here. Destiny 2, Beyond Light, the new expansion coming out. It was supposed to come out this fall in September. Has been pushed to November 10th. Bungie put out a press release stating that there's still some things that need to be worked on. The morale around the community is they're all for it because you know. it's always good to not have a game with bugs and stuff like that. So take the time that they need to make a robust expansion. If we gotta wait 2 months, then it's all good. What's his name? I can't ever say his name.
This would have been a great time for Final Fantasy to drop a DLC.
And that's Square Enix, bro. It took them how many years to make Final Fantasy 7?
Oh my gosh. This movie will never be finished.
Boy's been bouncing teams for 15 years.
It'll be another movie before the game come out.
Yeah. Avid Children Part 2.
Exactly.
Y'all know what though? Y'all know what? Like just thinking about a TV series that would make a great game, a great scary and suspenseful game. Like I'm surprised Supernatural hasn't been made into a game.
The show, I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of like what they do in Supernatural could definitely be turned into a game from an RPG standpoint. I feel like the weapons that they use, like there's a lot of things in Supernatural. If you've been a long watcher of the show, they could legit turn it into like a RPG, like a RPG series that's strictly about like just hunting down supernatural shit.
Even if it wasn't RPG, like it was just straight like adventurous type. Yeah. Like you could just get it to the point where, you know, Sam got his devil powers and you know, dang, I forget. Dean got Michael's power. Dean ended up with Michael's powers.
Really
you know, you get to that point. It'll be something like, I guess it's pretty much a game like that. I guess Devil May Cry like that.
I mean, yeah, sort of. I mean, in some sense of the word, a little bit. Shoot, Dead by Daylight, that game has been popping for so long. So many people stream Dead by Daylight. If you ever a person that's into horror in the least bit, you can play pretty much any horror character you can think of is in that game.
Yeah, it is. It's a pretty fun game.
What's up?
It sounds crazy. But if you could make the Boondocks into any type of game, what kind of game would you make it into?
Bro, I mean, if freaking South Park, whatever the butthole of blah blah blah, whatever the game is called, the
Fractured Butthole.
The Fractured Butthole, yeah, that's where we go. That's it. If they can get a game, then bro, we can get a Boondocks game.
I'll make it a Telltale game.
Yeah.
Telltale.
Freaking make it Boondocks, the Boondocks Vendetta.
or that. Ooh, that'd be live.
Be
like
no
a fighting game, like a straight fighting game though.
I ain't playing with nobody but Huey though.
Yeah, that's true.
He
got the best fight skills.
You probably gonna either play with Huey or Bushido Brown.
Yeah, Riley just gonna shoot you and be done.
What about that? What about the lady that Kung Fu in that one episode? What did they brought her back?
Oh, the Kung Fu Killer Wolf bitch.
Yeah, her. And Stick be the crew. You gotta bring Stick be the crew in too, man.
Man.
See the last boss of the game.
Hey, that was funny though, because they was like Stickman was the only person to go to hell and call the devil a bitch ass nigga. The devil was so impressed he sent them back to Earth.
Constantine?
For real.
Speaking of,
I'm surprised Constantine ain't had a game.
DC with the games, man, they have a lot of potential as far as like properties they can use and stuff like that. I think nobody has really. I think with DC, I think whoever can have the license, whoever gets the license at this point, because apparently their crap is up for sale and Microsoft may potentially buy it. But whoever gets the license for like DC and stuff like that to make games based off the comics and stuff like that, they just got to get away from just not wanting to do Superman, because Superman is just, he's so OP. it can be very linear to make a Superman game. You can pick other people that would make like better games. That's why Batman did so well. He ain't got no powers. He's just a detective. And he can swing around and hook on shit and fight good.
Like if you gave me a Green Arrow game where you got all the arrows on there, like Speedy and all that, it'll be something to me. It'll be something like the old Lord of the Rings game when you play with Legolas.
Yeah. Bro, DC Universe is still kicking, bro. I'm so shocked that this game is still alive. Freaking since
what's that?
DC Universe Online. Since that game's been out since 2013, bro. Mm-hmm. Came out on the PS3.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
I'm about to say, yeah, GTA 5. Don't forget that game ain't dead yet. It's going to the PS5, the online version.
Yeah, the online version.
And Xenoverse 2.
Yeah, that's another game.
Oh, God, that ain't never dead. Ain't gonna never die.
Like, I got Xenoverse 2 on my Switch, and I ain't played it like since a week after I bought it. But, you know.
I'm supposed to put Super Saiyan God Vegeta on there.
So speaking of, what's his name? Giancarlo Esposito. So he is I don't know if he's the main character of new Far Cry 6 game. But he has shown interest in wanting to be in the MCU. And there's been a rumor that he has spoken with some people, probably Feige, at Marvel, and he could be potentially pegged to play Dr. Doom. This is the one time I don't have
that would be great casting.
Yeah, just because I don't have a problem with the race of Dr. Doom, because I know it was some episodes ago they were saying like, oh, we should make Xavier and Magneto black. Oh no, I don't want that. I'm good. Mm-mm.
Right, everybody don't gotta be black. All right, Black Lives Matter. Yes, I understand, and I agree. But everybody don't gotta be black.
We understand that Xavier and Magneto were modeled after Malcolm and Martin.
Right. They didn't need to be
like,
and the X-Men. Yeah.
But
we don't gotta get too deep into it. But yeah.
But Carlo being Dr. Doom, I think his just acting pedigree is just.
It is, man. It's superb, man.
Yes. What else has he been on?
As Dr. Doom,
everything in the early 90s.
Yeah, I can't recall nothing, but everything he's been on, he's killed.
Yeah.
But my thing is, Dr. Doom is supposed to be literally supposed to be the same age as Reed Richards and Sue Storm. So Giancarlo's being significantly older than them, it's gonna throw that storyline completely off.
Well, so the thing is reason because Marvel are tending to rewrite and change things minorly, but not majorly, and so because the rumor has been that Doom may potentially be in Black Panther, and he may be the guy in Black Panther along with Namor showing up as well. So this may all be a playoff of. To get Fantastic Four, because when he was introduced, Fantastic Four was introduced. They fought Black Panther, all that good stuff. So it's all kind of tying in together, I guess.
And to get back to the thing, think he did Ra's al Ghul on Son of Batman.
He did? I didn't know that.
Yep, and he did Black Spider on Batman Assault on Arkham.
Okay.
I mean, them just like the comic books things he did. He was on Maze Runner. But yeah, he did a lot of stuff.
I'm just ready to see him in season 2 of Mandalorian as this Sith.
Oh no.
Oh.
It wasn't my crib this time.
No, that's my crib.
Not this time.
That's my crib. Freaking boss babe over here. But yeah, so that's gonna be freaking cool that he may potentially be Dr. Doom.
I would love to see that. I think he'll fill that role.
I still feel the need to have old boy from The Office and his wife.
Yeah. And he's friends with everybody that's in the MCU. So it's like
he just screams Reed Richard to me.
mm-hmm.
Like everything, even on The Office, like his little side jokes, it was somewhat like Reed would do. It's
like
weird.
the first two Fantastic Four movies with casting, like even though like the writing was terrible, casting wasn't bad to me.
No, I love
not at all.
I love the second one, The Rise of the Silver Surfer. That was one of my favorite comic book movies back then.
Like casting didn't get horrible until they made Michael B. Jordan and Johnny Storm.
Okay,
like,
so
right.
real quick about that. Okay, so y'all have been on Disney Plus recently, right? So they're slowly starting to add X-Men movies and Fox stuff.
I was just informed.
Why the hell did they give us the bad Fantastic Four first?
I don't know.
I saw that recently
the
added. I'm like,
cheapest?
you just want to pull the Band-Aid off first before you give us the rest of the
Because
stuff?
it was the cheapest. Like nobody else is watching it. They have
ain't
to
nobody
incorporate it somehow. Exactly.
Because basically, I was on Disney Plus after I watched Hamilton, and like I saw that, and then I was just like, yeah, I go watch Fruitvale Station.
I don't blame you.
I'd rather get disappointed than watch that movie and be disappointed by that movie. I'd rather be
just Dr. Doom being a hacker and Michael B. Jordan being the black Human Torch is like, yeah, brother, yeah, you the black. No, we don't want you to go. We like you, but we don't
like.
Okay.
It's like, nah, you Killmonger forever.
No, he's the guy who couldn't say Naruto's name right. That's who he is to me.
Yeah.
How did he say Naruto? Like, how did he say Naruto's name?
Naruto.
Naruto.
No, he said Naruto.
Pasta?
He said Naruto.
Naruto. I watched Naruto.
And Tink did not let that dude make it. Like,
lit him up on Instagram.
Like, Michael B. Jordan was responding back to Tink. Like, that was like what was crazy. I was just like, yo, this is perfect opportunity, like, to get him to come on the show. And like, she was hitting him so hard. There's no way that man would ever come on the show.
I ruined it. I'm sorry. Okay?
Hey,
I'm sorry.
you need to call your ex-boyfriend and see if he gonna try to come up on the show.
Then what happens after he butchers the name? He has a clothing line of Naruto.
Exactly. I'm like,
after he butchers the man's name, he has a clothing line.
Why would I pay $500 for a Naruto t-shirt just because it's made by Coach? Why?
Nah, I'm good. I'll get mine off.
They bother. How you gonna butcher this man's name and charge that much for a vest that can probably be made by somebody else?
I'll go
to Box Lunch, bro, and I'm good.
Like I can take a white t-shirt to somebody with a cricket and get this shirt made.
Man.
So you might, but at the same time, you doing too much with Naruto, man. You can't say his name right.
Yeah.
Like it's like I'm down on the coast. If you go to the Coach outlet, like they got his line up in the Coach outlet with the Naruto stuff, and it's still super expensive. And like I was just like I saw the backpack. Like why would I pay $1,000 for this backpack?
Hold on, when was the last time you visited? Like recently?
What? I think like
they got
January.
a whole new collection now. What I mean.
I don't go to those out of town where Coach is. Not anymore.
You gonna pass by when you're trying to get to Box Lunch and
I like how low he said it.
I don't go to the Galleria area, period. I worked there for 10 years. I'm straight.
I've seen his posters up at the outlet.
I went to the Galleria the whole time I lived in Houston. I went to the Galleria one time, and I was so pissed off about parking. I just was like, "Yeah, I never come here again."
And every person that parks there, I hate coming to the Galleria, but you're here though.
Exactly.
So
Like I went with somebody.
The parking isn't that bad. I mean, I just park in the garage and be set.
No, I was.
The Galleria will get on your. It will make you not like human beings.
True.
I'll
Fact.
say that.
Whoa.
Trying to learn how to back out of a garage properly.
Yeah.
Mostly in
royalty, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Because I was like in. If I remember right, I had parked over like in. I think that's the orange parking lot that's over by the hotel.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was just like, I'm like, why you bring us on the expensive side of the Galleria? Oh, I just wanted to, like, no, not now.
Plot twist, it's all expensive.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I was just trying to get Foot Locker.
I park in the food court.
Well, that's the secret. That's the secret. Now everybody gonna park there. Shh. But that's the secret, though. You talk about a food court, but sometimes that even be kind of.
All thing I was trying to do is get the Foot Locker. And Foot Locker right, like,
upstairs.
Is that
the food court?
Yeah, but we parked on the other side when we had to walk past all the expensive stores.
Right.
Oh, okay.
All right, man. We're gonna get ready to wrap this issue of NerdFlow podcast, wrapping issue 144. We will catch you guys next week for issue 145. Please make sure you guys follow all the social medias on Twitter, Instagram, and IG. Also, give us a follow on the YouTube channel. This episode does go live once we're done here on Sprinkler Live at 10 p.m. Central Time. So please come check us out. And also, too, we're getting some followers on Twitch, and we are working our way to do the video version of NerdFlow Podcast in the coming weeks. So be on the lookout for that if you mess with Twitch. So just go over and give us a follow. You get the notification once we go live on Twitch. And yeah, man, we will catch you guys on next week.
All right,
we out.
Later.
All right, y'all. I got to pass.